coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Good evening and welcome to Fact TV's coverage of the Bellows Falls Terriers basketball. Tonight at Holland Gymnasium, your Bellows Falls Terriers varsity boys team will play host to the Yellow Jackets of Windsor. Remember, Fact TV is here to support the community. Please reach out to the great crew at Fact TV if you're looking to host a show or rent equipment to film a special event. Please feel free to reach out or donate to Fact TV. Also, a huge thank you to the Bellows Falls Booster Club for all they do here at Bellows Falls Union High School. Please support them in any way you can. Let's get back to tonight's matchup. The Terriers come into tonight with a record of 4-6, which places them in the 12th seed currently in the VPA Division III standings. Due to the weather and schedule, this is the Terriers' first game since their thrilling win on January 31st against Otter Valley, 52-51. The Terriers are 2-1 this season at Holland Gymnasium. For the Terriers, Jacob Kissel and Jaden Bazin have both been averaging double-doubles on the season. Kissel with 13.6 points and 10.3 boards, while Bazin checks in with 10.2 points and 12.4 boards per game. Senior Kobe Levesque leads this team with his hard-nosed style and exciting play. He checks in second on the team with 11.3 points per game. Saul James and Morgan Haskell round out the starting five for the Terriers. James has done a little bit of everything this year, averaging 8 points, 5 assists, 4 boards, and 3 steals per game, while Haskell serves as a huge inspiration. His energy can ignite this team, whether it's a big three or a huge play on defense. Haskell always seems to make winning plays. The Yellow Jackets check in at 3-13, currently having lost their last 3 games. Sophomore guard Nathan Nisenbaum is a nifty scorer for the Yellow Jackets, while junior Effie Rayoven provides a nice inside option with solid rebounding and scoring around the basket. Back on the 22nd of December, the Yellow Jackets beat the Terriers 67-57. For the Terriers, Levesque had 22, while Bazin had a monster game with 16 and 21. As we get ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem, I'm going to turn it over to the PA announcers here at Bellows Falls Union High School.
Good evening and a warm welcome to Holland Gymnasium, the home of the Terriers. We would like to welcome Windsor High School's MVP against the Terriers this evening. At Bellows Falls, we stand united in our commitment to sportsmanship. We kindly ask that you, as fans of both teams, keep your comments positive and in good taste. Let's showcase the true spirit of good sportsmanship by respecting and positively supporting our student athletes, coaches, fellow spectators, and our esteemed officials. Remember, poor sporting behavior and taunting have no place here. Instead, let's focus on cheering for our teams and making this a memorable experience for anyone in attendance. Before we jump into tonight's starting lineups, we'd like to take a moment to express our gratitude to the Booster Club. They play a crucial role in supporting our teams, and the concession stand is open and ready for business. If you're interested in becoming a part of this fantastic community, they're actively looking for new members. For more information, visit the Booster Club at the concession stand during the game. Thank you. And a reminder that we will be unveiling the Field Hockey State Championship banner this evening at halftime of the varsity game. Also, a reminder that we will be unveiling the Football State Championship banner Friday night between JV boys and varsity boys game versus Windsor. Fair Haven. Please come out and show your support. And now, for tonight's starting lineups, first up for Windsor. At guard, a sophomore, number 10, Nathan Nisenbaum. At guard, a senior, number 11, Isaac Becker. At guard, a junior, number 15, Turtle Pet Street. At forward, a junior, number 20, Effie Rayoven. At guard, a senior, number 24, Kobe Shue. Coached by Larry Grover, assisted by Robert Sokol, Wayne Townsend, and Jake Hayes. And now let's hear some noise for Bellows Falls Terriers. At guard, a senior, number 0, Kobe Beck. At forward, a sophomore, number 1, Jake Hayes. At guard, a sophomore, number 2, Saul James. At guard, a sophomore, number 3, Morgan Haskell. At forward, a sophomore, number 30, Collins. Coached by Evan Chandler and assisted by Josh Hansen. Today's game will be hosted by Chris Warden and Bill McAuliffe. And now, please rise for the national anthem.
Holland Gymnasium as we get ready for tip-off here between the Bellows Falls Terriers and the Yellow Jackets of Windsor. A couple of keys to tonight's game for the Terriers: control the glass to initiate their offense and get extra chances on offense as well. Get inside with quickness and find the open shooters. Saul James and Morgan Haskell are great at getting inside and finding the open shooters. Hit the open chances you get. The Terriers have a great chance tonight. Like I said, these two teams met back in December. It was a really close game. So as we get ready for tip-off here between the Terriers and the Yellow Jackets, as mentioned in the PA announcement, the banner for field hockey will be unveiled here at halftime. We'll actually have the 3 senior captains to start the second half with us on the call. Tip-off's controlled there by the Yellow Jackets. Turtle Peschke controls the tip for the Yellow Jackets. They get it back to Peschke. Peschke gets it over here to number 24. That's Coben Shute. Shute finds Peschke again at the top of the key. Big defense by Saul James. Haskell quickly closes out on Nathan Nithenbaum, but it's a little too late as Nithenbaum hits the three-pointer. Or Nissenbaum, I'm sorry. Saul James quickly back up the court here for the Terriers. 3-0 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Nissenbaum was a nifty scorer from a bunch of the highlights that I saw in Max Preps. So something the Terriers are going to have to look out for. Here's Jaden Bazin, who had a big game in the last win against Otter Valley on the 31st. Jacob Kissel comes up with the offensive glass there, and he's going to draw the foul. The foul is going to be on number 20, Effie Riovin, his first, team's first. Kissel goes to the line for 2. And Jacob's first one's up and good. Kissel gets the Terriers on the board with their first point. Close the lead to 3-1. 7:14 to go here in the first quarter. Kissel hit the winning free throw in the Otter Valley game as well. Second one's up and good. Jacob Kissel starts off 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 3-2 lead here. Saul James picks up the ball about 3/4 court. It's brought up by Shute. Shute over on the right side, picked up by Kissel. Finds Turtle Peschke, cut into the hoop. Shute shoots the three-pointer, no good. Riovin comes up with the rebound for the Yellow Jackets, no good. It's going to be blocked by Jaden Bazin underneath. We're going to have a foul on the way up the court there. So Eddie Riovin came up with a defensive rebound. And the foul's going to be on number 24, Coben Shute, his first, team second. Looks like Windsor's going to do a little full court pressure here. Ball gets into James. James, the nifty guard, certainly doesn't really feel too much with the pressure as he has great handles out there. But as I say that, number 10, Nissenbaum picks his pocket. And it's going to be a turnover down low as Saul James gets back and creates the turnover there. Little full court pressure again from the Yellow Jackets. Terriers going to have to break out their press breakers here. Saul breaks the press with the pass up to Levesque. Levesque breaks the half court here. And they're going to get into their offense. Morgan Haskell with a good look for 3. No good. Comes up short. Good rebound underneath by Saul. Saul comes back out. Fires with a 3 ball. No good. Going down the other way here. Oh, it's going to be stripped and stolen underneath by Levesque, but he's going to be out of bounds as he got there. So not quite able to control that play. So it's going to be Turtle Peschke taking it out for Windsor underneath. Good inbound pass to Shute. Shute throws it up and in for 2. 5-2 lead here early for the Windsor Yellow Jackets. Shute with his first 2. Bazin brings the ball up. He finds Kissel in the corner. Kissel's shot 36% from downtown for the Terriers this season, leading the way percentage-wise. Finds a cutting Kobe Levesque. Great pass there by Jacob Kissel to find Kobe Levesque. Kobe Levesque with his first 2 points. That's Kobe's way of scoring for this Terriers team, is driving the lane hard and getting baskets with the fouls. Great job by Kobe there. Out here to Shute. Shute picked up by Saul James outside the 3-point line. They find Peschke. Peschke to the free throw line, throws up a 2-pointer, and that's good. First 2 points of the game for Turtle Peschke. 7-4 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Good start here, back and forth. Good game. Morgan Haskell brings the ball up the court. He finds Jaden. Jaden Bazin back to Kobe. Kobe sets the offense back up here. As they look to get the ball down low. Here Jacob Kissel after a great screen and go from Jaden Bazin. Takes the pass from Morgan Haskell. And he's going to have his first 2-point basket of the game. 4 points now for Jacob Kissel. He's got 2 free throws and a 2-point basket. That's Peschke for Windsor, swinging it over to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum for his second 3-pointer of the game. No good. Big rebound there by Saul James. Saul James got up tall for that one. Quickly out here to Jacob Kissel. Kissel with a great catch. Brings down the baseline, picks up his dribble, finds Bazin. Bazin goes to the baseline. He's going to pick up a foul on number 20, Effie Reovan. That's the second on Reovan here early, so that could be a little problematic, as Reovan is going to be a key to controlling Jaden Bazin, who had a great game up in Windsor back in December. Inside it goes to Haskell. Haskell goes up to James. Terriers look awful crisp so far in their offense here today. Colby with another great hoop. What a great take by Colby Levesque there. Colby Levesque with a quick 4 points. First lead of the night for the Terriers, 8-7 with 4.5 to go. Windsor quickly back up in the forecourt. They swing it over to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum picked up by James. Haskell with some tremendous defense, but maybe a little over-eager there as he gets called for his first foul. Going to be the first foul on James, first on the Terriers. We're going to see number 33, Odin Kramer, check in for Effie Reovan here. Quickly it goes over to number 11, that's Isaac Becker. It's going to be a three-pointer by Nissenbaum, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled over there by Jacob Kissel. Big rebound by Jacob Kissel. Terriers doing a great job so far on the glass. Big push by Kissel, but he's going to lose it to Peschke. Peschke gets it up to Nissenbaum. Great defense there by Levesque not to give up the easy basket. They're going to call him for the foul there, but that's what you got to do. He's got the hand in there, made a competitive play. Could have gone either way, but they're going to get him for the foul. It's going to put Nissenbaum at the free throw line here. 8-7 game with 4:10 to go. First shot's good. All tied up here at 8-8. Nissenbaum hits 2 out of 2. 9-8 lead. Quick 5 points for Nissenbaum here in the first quarter, I'm sorry. Levesque breaks the press again for the Terriers. Picked up by Peschke at half court. Loses dribble for momentarily. Gets it back to Haskell. Back over to Haskell at the top of the key. Saul James sets the offense up here on the right elbow extended, looking for some motion underneath. We're getting a 3-second call in the paint there, as it took a little too long for the half-court offense to set up for the Terriers there. 9-8 game here, 3:53 to go. Turtle Peschke brings the ball up for the Yellow Jackets. He swings it over here to shoot. Saul James with some good defense, gets a hand on the ball. Knocks it. Great block in there by Jaden Bazin. 2 blocks by Jaden Bazin. Turtle Peschke comes away with the rebound, though. It's going to be picked by Morgan Haskell. Morgan Haskell takes it to the basket. Oh, it's going to be no good. That might have been. I think we're going to have an offensive goaltending there on a ball that looked like it might have been going in. It's a great steal by Haskell there, but no basket. Haskell's making some great plays out there. It looked like maybe the ball was on the cylinder still when Levesque tried to knock it in. I'm not sure it was necessary there. It looked like it might have been going down, but no time will tell now. Yellow Jackets again looking to run their offense. Shot at the free throw line, no good. Rebound controlled by Jaden Bazin. Bazin picks up the defensive rebound, brings the ball in the half court here. Takes the ball all the way to the hoop himself and finishes. First 2 points for Jaden Bazin as he goes coast to coast to give the Terriers a 10-9 lead. And we're going to have a timeout here by, I think Coach Chadwick took the timeout here. So now we've got 10-9 lead here. As the Yellow Jackets and Terriers taking a quick timeout. A lot of energy coming out of that Terriers bench, so they're excited here. A bunch of baskets here. Jacob Kissel with 4 points. Jaden Bazin with 2. Colby Levesque with 4 points here. Jaden Bazin's already got 3 blocks to go with his 2 points. So Bazin is certainly setting himself up to be a nice force for the team here. Looking forward to what happens here as the Terriers got a lot of energy, a little momentum. We'll see what they can do moving forward. Just to mention, last night the Terriers girls team had their game canceled due to the weather. They sit at 13-3. They're sitting in second place in the VPA Division III standings right now. Their next scheduled game is February 17th at Brattleboro. So Peschke brings the ball up here for the Yellow Jackets. He swings it over here to Becker. Becker gets it back to Peschke. The Terriers really extending their defense here. Levesque got out and made that a tough shot. Long rebound controlled by Nissenbaum. They get it back out here to Becker. Becker over to Peschke. Back over to Becker. A lot of two-man game here around the top of the key. They find Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum with a nice-looking shot over there. Hits his second three-pointer of the game. 8 points for Nathan Nissenbaum. 12-10 lead here in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Haskell brings the ball up the court for the Terriers. Terriers' offense have looked really good tonight. They're playing sharp, making good cuts. Saul James with a nice little step back too, and that's nothing but the bottom of the net. Good job by Saul James there as he looks for his shot and drills one. Saul was hitting everything in the pregame warm-up I saw, so you may expect a big night out of Saul here tonight. Morgan Haskell almost came up with another steal there. Big swing over there to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum for the corner three, no good. Rebound almost controlled by Saul James as it gets a long rebound again, controlled by Shoot. That's going to be knocked away, stolen by Morgan Haskell. Haskell comes up with his second steal. He finds Levesque. Levesque takes it hard to the hoop, and we're going to see Levesque draw the foul and get to the hoop. 12-12 game here. Kobe Levesque will go to the line for his first 2 free throws of the game. He's got 4 points early. Minute 45 to go here in the first quarter. 12-12. Exciting game here to start for the Terriers. And the first one for Levesque is up. That's no good. Levesque looks to hit the second one, give the Terriers the lead here. And the second one from Levesque is no good as well. Long rebound controlled by Jacob Kissel. Kissel comes up with his second offensive rebound of the game. They get it inside to Levesque. Levesque with a little pull-up jump shot, and that one's good. So Kobe Levesque gets his third basket of the game for 6 points. Good little dish there by Jacob Kissel after getting the offensive rebound. Jaden Bazin picks up way up top here. Morgan Haskell and Bazin are defending almost a half court. Saul James comes away with the steal there with some terrific defense. Great lead pass out to Bazin. What a turn of events right there as Jaden Bazin comes up with his third and fourth points of the game. Saul James with a steal and a great look to get that out there to Jaden Bazin. Terriers defense is showing a lot of energy here, closing the gaps quickly here. Levesque and Bazin playing tough underneath, but they're going to get Bazin on a little ticky-tack foul there is on the fall away. And that's going to be the second on Jaden in the game, third on the Terriers. No, it's the first on Jaden, third on the Terriers. Number 22, this is Silas Doer shooting for the Yellow Jackets. Free throws. First one was no good. We're going to see number 4, Dean Rai, check in to give Kobe Levesque a quick break here. We're going to have a lane violation on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 from the line for Doer there. Terriers ball. Cam Perry's going to get set to check in here. 1 minute to go here in the quarter. Going to have Cam. So with the next whistle, Cam will come in. Terriers get it into Dean. Dean gets it to Morgan. Morgan's played a nice first quarter so far. Been really, really decisive out there. Jaden Bazin to the hoop again. So Jaden Bazin with his third quick basket, 6 points. That's another nice assist by Morgan Haskell, who's just kind of doing a little of everything. Saul James steals, just absolutely swipes that one. Terriers control the ball with 41 seconds to go. 6-point lead, 18-12 here. Saul James finds a screen from Jaden Bazin. Oh, that was right on. Just a great look by Saul. Keep shooting that, Saul. That's going to drop sooner rather than later, but we're going to have a foul underneath by the Terriers. Looks like that's going to be on Jacob Kissel. Fourth foul on the Terriers here in the first quarter. Kissel's first. Cam Perry's going to get his first minutes of the game here as he gives Jaden Bazin an extended break as they going into the break here. Yellow Jackets ball underneath, trailing by 6 as all of a sudden the Terriers have shown some great offense in there. Rebounds tapped around out there, controlled by Saul James. Saul flings it out to Morgan. Morgan Haskell with a great rundown catch, gets it Cam Perry. Cam Perry with another look. That's a terrific look by Cam Perry to get it out to Jacob Kissel. Cam Perry making the extra pass there. What a play by that entire team. Morgan Haskell started it with the great rundown on the pass. And that's number 24, Shoot, coming up with a 2-pointer for the Yellow Jackets. 21-14 here as we end the first quarter. So for the Terriers, that 21-14 lead, 6 points out of Levesque, 6 points out of Jaden Bazin, 2 points out of Saul James. You got 9 points out of Jacob Kissel on the way to 21 first quarter points. Other stats out there, both Saul James and Morgan Haskell had 2 assists and 2 steals in that first quarter. So as we have this little time here, let's touch a little bit about what's been going on in the area. Last night, the Fall Mountain boys basketball team got back on track with a wire-to-wire win on the road against Conant High in Jaffrey. With the 61-48 victory, the Wildcats improved to 10-5 and looked to secure a home playoff game. Zach Hearn nailed 5 threes on his way to a game-high 20 points, while senior Luke Pierre returned from an injury to contribute 12 points for the Cats. They finished their regular season at the Den versus Winnisquam on the 13th at 6:30 for their senior night. As we get ready to come back here to start the second quarter, the Terriers will take the court with Saul James, Jaden Bazin, Cam Perry, Morgan Haskell, and Kobe Levesque. Cam Perry with a great play there to end that first quarter. Cam always gives some solid time out there when he's out there, whether it's making the right pass or getting the extra rebound. Cam Perry is a great contributor to this Terriers offense. They get the ball into Kobe Levesque here. Levesque has got the ball. He's had a nice first quarter getting to the hole. Finds Morgan Haskell. Morgan with a great look to Saul, but Saul can't quite finish. What a terrific little two-man game there. Saul and Morgan are right on par tonight, that's for sure. Morgan with another steal. Leads the break himself, takes it to the hoop, throws it up, no good. Kobe Levesque comes up with the rebound. Kobe finds Cam. Cam over here to Bazin. Bazin with a cross-court pass finds Morgan Haskell. Morgan Haskell with a corner three. That's nothing but the bottom of the net for Morgan Haskell. You could see that coming. Morgan hustled all the way around the corner and just waited patiently, and they found him. Jaden Bazin with a great dime all the way across the court. Great trap out here by Levesque and James. Nissenbaums manages to get down to the paint where he's tripped up, and there comes Haskell, comes away with yet another steal. Finds Kobe. Kobe gets it back to Saul. Saul gets that ball blocked away, comes away with the rebound. They find Jaden. Bazin no good on the three ball. Rebound controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Number 10, Nissenbaum. Yellow Jackets swing it all the way to the corner here. This probably, it's going to be touched by the Terriers. So no backcourt here as Nissenbaum manages to maintain possession for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets get the ball inside. That's number 22. Can't finish. Rebound underneath by number 33. That's going to be Odin Kramer coming up with the two-pointer, and he's going to draw the foul underneath on Jaden Bazin. And now I think we're going to have 2 fouls on Bazin. Waiting for the official signal from the referees here. Cam Perry comes out, and Jacob Kissel comes back in. That is the second foul on Bazin. First on the Terriers here in the second quarter, 6.5 to go. 24-16 lead. Jacob Kissel comes up with a nice rebound on the missed free throw there. Kobe Levesque has the ball at the top of the key here. Morgan Haskell got the ball over the right side now. Haskell's making some great passes, finds Bazin. Bazin gets it back to Haskell. Haskell with another good look for 3. Oh, that looked good all the way down. Levesque fights for the rebound but can't control it. Peschke's going to lose the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Terriers' ball. Boy, this is a very, very valiant effort by this Terriers group out here tonight as they are showing extra hustle, extra energy, and they are very much involved in this game. Terriers back to their starting 5 out here with Haskell, James, Levesque, Bazin, and Kissel. Ball goes into Kissel. Kissel fires up the three-pointer from that wing. No good. Rebound's controlled by Peschke of the Yellow Jackets. He brings it up for the Yellow Jackets. Quick double team trap there by James and Haskell as they are just everywhere at the top of the key for this defense. Bazin chasing that one to the corner. Gets right in Nissenbaum has nowhere to go, but he manages to get the ball underneath number 22. That's Dower. Dower's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. I believe that's going to be on the floor, so no free throws. That's going to be Morgan Haskell on the foul, second on the team. And that's the second on Morgan. Declan Lisa is going to check in here. Timeout by Coach Larry Dower of the Yellow Jackets as they try to close the gap here, 24-16. Very spirited effort by the Terriers. So now we'll get back to follow up on just what's the last area roundup I have for tonight. The Fall Mountain girls team improved to 14-0 last night with a 62-21 win at the Den on senior night. Senior Sophia Grion had 18 points, Riley Beck with 13, and Kelsey Fillion 10 points paced the Cats, who sit atop Division III standings. Up next for the Wildcats is a trip to Winniscom on the 13th as they look to wrap up the number 1 seed and capture the championship that they fell 1 win short of last season. As we come back here, just under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter, 24-16 in favor of the Terriers. It's going to be Windsor ball underneath the basket here. So far, a lot of energy from this Terriers team, and Windsor's hanging in there, playing tough, despite some early foul trouble. And but Nathan Nissenbaum has kept them in it with some hot shooting here early. So Yellow Jackets get the ball out here. They swing it over to Peschke. Peschke's played a nice game for them, too, doing a little bit of everything. They're going to swing it over here. Nissenbaum with another look from the corner. That's going to be another three-pointer for Nathan Nissenbaum. That's his third three. He's up to 11 points. 24-19 in favor of the Terriers. 5-point lead. 5.5 to go. Saul with a quick pass to Leaside. Leaside over to Kissel. Kissel finds Leaside cutting again. Gets it back to James. That's a great look by Saul to find Kissel. Kissel hits the three. Saul James with another great look. Jacob Kissel with his second three-pointer of the game, and he's up to 12 points here in the first half. Terriers extend their lead to 27-19. That's going to be knocked around. Going to be Declan Leaside that comes away with the steal there for the Terriers. Declan playing some nice time in here, filling up the stat sheet a little bit for the Terriers. Saul James has that knocked away. It's going to be controlled by Levesque. Levesque controls the ball, gets it back inside to Saul. Saul finds Kissel. Kissel picked up by Peschke way outside. They're going to find Levesque for the corner three. That's no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Saul James. Saul James everywhere tonight. Little runner by Saul, no good. Fights for it and gets his own offensive rebound, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And Saul is everywhere here tonight. That shot's right on, so keep shooting it, Saul. It's going down. Here come the Yellow Jackets again. Nissenbaum again over in the corner. That one looked good, but no good as it comes out. Riavon fights for the rebound over there in the corner with, let's see, who was down there? That was Jaden Bazin for the Terriers. It's going to be jump ball. It's going to go to the Yellow Jackets here as they trail 27-19. Terriers defensively have had a lot of great looks out here tonight. That's a no-good three-pointer for the Yellow Jackets. Jaden Bazin comes up with the rebound. Quickly gets it out to James. James finds Kissel. Kissel with a good look for three. Another dime for Saul James. Another three-pointer, third three-pointer of the first half for Jacob Kissel. 13-19 lead. This Terriers team is playing phenomenal so far today. Number 24, Coben Shute with his third basket, 6 points for the Yellow Jackets. Cuts the lead 30-21 with just under 4 minutes to go. Levesque with a hard take to the hoop, throws it off the glass, no good, comes up with his own offensive rebound. Finds Jaden Bazin. Bazin with a good look for two. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Rayovan of the Yellow Jackets. And we're going to have Saul James take a charge here right outside the three-point line. Saul James with just another absolute winning play. You can always just count on Saul James to be in the right place at the right time and make the right play. So that's just a tremendous way to give up the body. And Coach Chadwick's going to give him a little break here to catch his breath. We're going to see Colton Shanks check into the game for the first time here for the Terriers. The freshman point guard's averaging 2.3 points per game for the Terriers. He's had a few three-pointers. As that ball tipped away, it's Levesque manages to save the ball. Levesque swings it over to Kissel. Kissel's looking for help. Finds Morgan. Morgan gets it into Bazin. Bazin with a good look. No good. There's Colton Shanks fighting for the offensive rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. State Terriers ball. Great hustle by Colton Shanks under the hoop there to come up with a big offensive glass for the Terriers. 9-point lead for the Terriers. Morgan Haskell takes the ball underneath the basket. They look to get a basket on the inbounds play. Great throw into Jaden Bazin. Bazin with the two and the foul. Another great look by Morgan Haskell. As Morgan and Saul have combined for about seven assists here in the first half. That's a lot. Those guys are just playing phenomenal, setting up this offense for this Terriers team. 32-21. Jaden Bazin goes to the free throw line for his first free throw of the game. He's got 8 points so far in the game. Bazin's free throw's up and good, so Jaden sits with 9 points now in the first half, 33-21. Biggest lead of the night for the Terriers with 12 points, a 12-point lead. They've extended the defense yet again, as now Colton Shanks is out here setting up traps with Levesque and Haskell. They get it inside. That's shoot, no good. That's going to be Jacob Kissel coming away with the defensive rebound, his 5th rebound of the game so far. Levesque with a great hesitation, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound's controlled by Turtle Peschke of the Yellow Jackets. He quickly brings it up the court. Yellow Jackets looking for a basket. Great look by Peschke. He finds Railven. Railven for his first 2 of the game. Great look by Turtle Peschke there to find him. 33-23, 10-point game. That's going to be a turnover. Ten-point lead, 2.5 to go. Yellow Jackets trail the Terriers here at Holland Gymnasium. Going to be a turnover. Steal comes up with Jacob Kissel coming up with the steal there. Kissel finds Haskell. Haskell's played a great first half here. Haskell gets all the way to the hoop, throws it up with the glass, no good. Kissel fights for the offensive glass, gets it, goes up with it, no good, fights for it again. Another offensive glass, but he can't get it up. Up and in. So Jacob Kissel comes up with 2 more rebounds. Turtle Peschke comes away with it for the Yellow Jackets. Quickly up the court. Looks for number 11, that's Becker. Becker hits the 3. So Isaac Becker with his first basket of the game, and it's a 3-pointer, cuts the lead to 7 points. Jacob Kissel fires that one, and another look. I believe that was Morgan Haskell who found him. Jacob Kissel is his 4th 3-pointer of the game so far. That's 18 points here in the first half for Jacob Kissel as he just is lighting it up. That's a great look inside to Evie Reffelven, and that's another basket for Railven right there as he's up to 4 points. Here's Colby Levesque bringing it up for the Terriers. Terriers with 1:29 to go here in the first half, up by 8 points. Good. Jacob Kissel has the ball, finds Colton Shanks. Shanks finds Jaden Bazin. Bazin out there on the right elbow, gets inside the paint, throws a little runner, and that's good. Jaden Bazin's up to 11 points here in the first half. Just over a minute to go in the first half. Turtle Peschke at the top of the key for the Yellow Jackets. Gets over to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum hits another 3-ball. That's his 4th 3-pointer of the game. He's up to 14 points, 38-31. Great game here so far in the first half. Lot of nice action, a lot of great ball movement. A lot of 3-pointers have been hit so far in this game, so a lot of excitement. Jacob Kissel takes it to the hoop, and he's no good. Fights for the rebound, controls it, goes back up with it again, no good. Fights for another rebound, 2 offensive rebounds there for Jacob Kissel. Gets it out to Colton Shanks with 30 seconds to go. Jacob Kissel is closing in on a double-double here in the first half alone. I have him at 18 points to go with 8 rebounds. Colton Shanks has the ball with 23 seconds to go. Shanks looks to set up himself, can't get open for the 3. They get it inside to Bazin. Bazin throws it up off the glass, no good. Fights for his own rebound, gets it, no good. Fought for underneath. Controlled by Colby. Colby Levesque comes up with the offensive rebound and the basket. Colby Levesque with 8 points here in the first half. 40-31. What a first half for the Terriers. And with that note, the Terriers take a 40-31 lead here at the half. And they're really paced by just about everybody as the stat sheet's filled up. But Jacob Kissel kind of leading the way with 18 points to go with 8 rebounds by my count there. With that note, we're going to turn it over here as we get ready for the special announcement to honor the state champion field hockey team.
The field hockey team finished the season with a 14-2-1 record and outscored their opponents in the playoffs 14-1. With a score of 4-1. This is the 8th state championship in program history and the 6th under head coach Bethany Corson. At this time, I'd like to introduce the members of the Division II state championship team. When I call your name, please come up to the table to receive your state championship jacket from the Booster Club and then walk over near the ladder. First up, number 1, senior captain Veronica Moore. Number 10, senior captain Abby Bacon. Number 17, senior captain Miley Gillingworth. Number 3, senior Avery Dole. senior Olivia Howard. Number 4, junior Reese Haskell. Number 15, junior Delaney Stupid. Number 77, junior goalie Brooke Parker. Number 2, sophomore Hayden Hardy. Number 7, sophomore Avery Maxfield. Number 8, sophomore Calvin Lisai, and she got hers on Sunday, recovering from back surgery, so Calvin, we miss you, and we hope you get well soon. Number 12, sophomore Lee Stover. Number 13, sophomore Anna Williams. Number 19, freshman McKenna Applegate. Number 88, freshman Olivia Tasha. And finally, the head coach of the Division II State Championship team, Bethany Corson. And at this time, I ask the senior captains to please do the unveiling of the state championship banner. Congratulations to the coaches and players for their outstanding team efforts and accomplishments. Way to go, girls.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
And welcome back here at the halftime. We actually have three senior captains from the state championship team, Addie, Veronica, and Miley here with us. As I just want to kind of talk to you guys about this. This was really my first introduction to field hockey this year. I showed up at a couple of your practices at the beginning of the season. I honestly had no idea how physically demanding the sport was. What kind of training do you guys do, like in the off season, to get ready for it? You know, I've seen you play basketball and stuff. So before I saw you play field hockey, so I know you're in incredible shape and stuff. But what type of training does it physically take to play field hockey?
Well, our head coach Beth is like, her thing is running. We were warned 8th grade year, like, we're gonna go into high school and we're gonna run. That's exactly what happened, and we know that's what it took.
Yeah.
And we were perfectly fine doing so. Do you guys have anything to say?
I think that knowing that we're gonna go in and work hard, and it's the harder you work, the more respect I think Beth gives you. So it's like you work hard for her and she works hard for you. So I think that helps.
And we also have to follow a summer packet of lists of workouts that we were supposed to do, and to get us really into shape so that we can focus on drills during the practices.
You know, it was very impressive just to see how much it took to play field hockey. And then when I watched a couple of the games, you're in constant motion the whole time. I don't understand some of the stoppages so much. That's kind of hard to understand a little bit, to understand the flow of the game a little bit. What's the most fun part and the most rewarding part of playing field hockey, especially as you unveil a banner here?
I think definitely this season, like the teamwork that we had, and like girls are hard, high school is hard, but I think like the work ethic that all of us had and the attitude that all of us put forth to every single practice, it was like enjoyable to be there. And you had teammates to look to, and I think that all of us had like a different person or a different thing to go into it and like look forward to. So I think that was really good for us.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's definitely the teammates that make it a lot better. Like, just having that bond
Yeah.
with each other makes it 100% better.
Now, I grew up playing in the Bellows Falls Pee Wee Football League, so I know what the feeder program is, even though I went to Fall Mountain. It seems you guys have the same with field hockey. When I talked to your coach earlier in the year, you guys actually coach the youth team, which I think is an amazing thing to give back. Is that kind of what sold you guys growing up? Is that youth program? Did that kind of like hook you guys into this program? Like, I need to be a part of this because I see these girls. And then you see, like I remember this year, I followed it a little bit because I got into you guys. Like Emma Bazin had a great year for Keene State. And Grace Warrius or something for St. Joseph's, I think. So there's a little bit of a legacy here. So did that all kind of help strive you guys to achieve these goals?
Yeah, I think definitely, and I think it's even more crazy like that we got to look up to these girls, and then we were those girls that the little kids like that used to be our age that they were looking up to, and everyone's always been so hardworking, so it's like easy to want to be a part of it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, no, it was great to see and great to be a part of, and congratulations to all of you. Was this the first banner you've all been a part of for like field hockey, track? I know Bellows Falls has a history of winning events, so I don't know if over your 4 years here, if you guys have been part of any other banners or not.
Yeah, I think it's a team sport. This would be our first.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how did that feel?
Amazing.
To finally win that championship at the end of the season?
Good.
And
we knew that we deserved it, and it was also hard when we were playing up a division, and we were playing a bunch of teams down here and then going up north and playing teams that we hadn't seen before.
Yeah, the travel is kind of wild in Vermont.
Oh yeah, definitely like even playing fields. Yeah. We kind of saw who we were going to see in playoffs regular season, which gave us a lot more hope, I feel like. Yeah. And it feels good to finally get what we deserve.
Yeah, that must have been like the coolest thing to be able to watch those zeros go up on the scoreboard and be like, we're done, and have achieved that goal. So that's awesome. So congratulations to all of you. And I don't know if you want to hang out and talk a little bit while the game goes on, or if you guys want to be done, it's totally up to you guys. I appreciate your time. So either way, I could ask you questions the rest of the game. So totally up to you.
If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
So what is your favorite part of field hockey?
Do you guys want to?
I think my favorite part is like knowing that we're not all gonna agree at certain points, but no matter what happens on the field, we're gonna be there for each other no matter what. Like, you know, if the ball gets by you, it's not your fault. Like, you're gonna have teammates to pick you up. They're not gonna tear you down. So that is amazing.
Yeah.
I agree. I also think exactly what she said. It's like the family environment of like the teammates being so close to you, and you're forced to be with them all the time. So this season especially has been like when you have something to look forward to at the end of the day, and knowing that you have people to look forward to, then it's like just makes it as a whole like a much better experience.
Awesome. Now I gotta ask, that ball's flying, and I'm pretty sure I watched you take one in the hand and then just keep going. Now I've stubbed my finger in a basketball game and had to go sit on the sidelines. Does it ever hurt when you take a ball off the hand or the shin? Because that thing looks like it's a hard ball that's flying.
100%. It definitely hurts, but in the moment, usually you can't feel it. You're just like adrenaline rushes, so you move on.
That's wild. I was fascinated. I'm like watching I'd be on the sidelines, and you guys just kept going like it was nothing. It's absolutely fascinating. So there's definitely a mental toughness to the game as well. So that's awesome. So I know you're going on to play more, or anyone else moving on to play college field hockey, or at the next? Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm going to the University of St. Joseph's in West Hartford, Connecticut.
Yep. Nice.
It's a really good program. I'm excited.
Very good. Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, and you're doing University of New Haven?
I actually just recently decommitted.
Okay.
Changed that decision. So I'm not sure yet. I don't know about field hockey, but it was a good end of the senior season. That's all that matters.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's good.
Yeah.
I hope whatever you decide works out for you in the end. That's all that really matters. So that's exciting, though.
Yes.
But as far as everything else goes, I see you carry over these things to other sports. Do you play anything other than field hockey?
Yes, I do. I do tennis as well, and I might be doing track this year. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Because it's absolutely wild to just watch just how much shape you guys have been in and how physically strong you guys are.
Yeah.
So it's pretty impressive to watch, and I see it on the basketball court with you two. Your energy is just nonstop, both of you out there. I don't know that I've ever seen any of you get tired, which I get tired watching you. So it's really been an eye-opening experience to me to see field hockey this year for the first time. What I know we've talked about it a little bit, but if you look back on this year, what's the biggest thing you're going to take away from it?
I feel like when there's like a lot at stake, you see who like a person really can be, and I think all of us stepped up into taking that leadership, whether it's a sophomore or a freshman. I think that even they upheld the seniors sometimes, and I think everybody just took their role very seriously. I think that's super important, especially this year with our basketball team. Like, we're doing very well, better than years past, and like now having to actually have that mindset of like, oh, we can go somewhere, and being able to still carry on our skill and like see how all of us hold ourselves out on the court and in the locker room and when nobody's watching, I think is a very big piece of that.
What a great lesson to have taken away from that. That's awesome, because you're right. Absolutely, that now gives you that confidence moving forward.
Exactly.
Hey, we've been here, we've done this, we know what to do. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great mindset to have. So no, I'm very happy you guys have joined me. I'm very happy I'm getting to talk to you. It's been nice to see you getting to play a little bit more on the basketball court here at the last half of the season here. I've been seeing a lot more rebounds, and you have a great sense of where everyone is on the court. You have great passes. Did you not play last year? Because I don't remember doing any broadcasts, calling you out in the broadcast at all last year.
So I actually played for what's it called, a travel summit, but like a travel team for field hockey, kind of.
Yep.
So I did take last year off for basketball because it's during that season.
Yep.
But this year the traveling was a lot for field hockey, so I decided to come back, and I think it's the best decision I've made this year.
Yeah, you guys have a very tight-knit group on that basketball team as well. I've seen a lot of, like, I see you guys, the way you interact on the court. It's very, very nice to see, because y'all kind of pick each other up. Nobody's ever getting each other down, and that's a nice thing to see. And I'm guessing that's something you also learned from your closeness on the field hockey team as well.
Yeah.
So have you guys all grown up together?
Well, I was a Saxons River kid. Miley grew up in Bellows Falls, and then Addie in Westminster. So at one point we all were, but not as like little kids.
Yeah.
So, but like through the youth programs and stuff, we knew of each other. And
Yep, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that part of Bellows Falls sports here, because it really does build up those programs. Like for the youth football program, having been at Fall Mountain, unless we have kids playing in Bellows Falls before they get to Fall Mountain, we struggle.
Right.
So it's always a matter of getting kids introduced to it. So it's really, really awesome. Now, what's the best part of coaching the youth program? Because that, to me, was one of the most fascinating things.
My favorite part about coaching the kids is how I remember what I felt when I was a youth kid. I remember like being nervous about it, and it's really feels amazing just helping to teach these kids so that they can better themselves at the sport that they supposedly love.
Right.
And it's great.
Yeah, no, it's an awesome thing.
Yeah, I also think a lot of the older girls, when I was a youth kid, they made so much of an impact on me and like made me want to keep going.
Yeah.
And I feel like knowing that you can have that same, like, something that you say, like if you're bringing them up, that can change their whole entire perspective. And it's hard when you're a kid. Like, there was a lot of times that I didn't always want to go to practice or get out of bed all the time. So I appreciate what they did for me, and I'm hoping that we can all have the same effect on the girls younger than us.
Because that's absolutely a motivational thing as a kid to because that's a lot of work to put in to play field hockey at that level. Even though you weren't doing it 5 days a week, it's still a lot more than most kids are doing at that age. Like, you run a mile or something for football, and I think you guys were probably running more than that in field hockey. So, what other sports do you like playing other than the basketball field hockey? Are there other activities you guys like doing?
Well, I do track in spring season, and
and I do tennis in spring season, and
So I used to do track, but now I don't because I have to work a lot more. But with that being said, I really like just going on a nice run, like especially in the fall because it's not too hot. And with my friends, like with V or Miley, especially training for field hockey this past season, it was amazing.
All right. Well, awesome. Well, I think that probably is about all I've got for you guys. I really appreciate you joining me. Congratulations again. It's nice to meet all of you. I've been able to call your names out on the TV and stuff in basketball season. It's been nice to meet a couple of you. I've been impressed by a lot of your athleticism and what you guys have been able to do.
Thank you.
And you really, everyone who plays sports here in Bellows Falls kind of sets a standard to the community, and you guys certainly carry yourself in that same manner. So just congratulations on being great student athletes, and congratulations on all your success this year. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you. to just set this up?
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night. All right, and now we'll get back here to the action. We got 2.5 minutes to go here, so I'm going to be a little behind in my stats as I don't have my stat keeper here with me tonight. But 49-43 game with 2.5 to go here. So thanks for the senior captains from the field hockey team for joining us here. It's great to get a little insight on what happened this season for them. So as we get back to the game here, it looks like we have a little timeout. 49-43 game, 2.5 to go. So really exciting here after Terriers had a big lead in the first half. They've closed the gap a little bit here, so we'll see what the Terriers and Coach Chadwick can come up with here in the timeout. So we don't have much more. Let's see, I don't have any more of the updates from anything locally here, so we'll just see what we've got going on with the Terriers as they try to move on to 5 and 6 here. A lot of good information there from the field hockey girls. It's pretty exciting sport, really, for my first introduction to it, to get to see what happened this year. And yeah, it's a great group of kids. They've done great work. So as we come out here, the Terriers got Morgan Haskell, Saul James, Colton Shanks, Jaden Bazin, and Jacob Kissel. Kissel and Bazin had big first halves for the Terriers. Saul James has control of the ball here for the Terriers. He's played another good first half himself. Terriers looking to get something going on the offensive side here. Morgan Haskell has the ball left elbow extended, gets it to Bazin. The Yellow Jackets have extended their defense out here, out to the three-point line. Kind of playing a little man or pickup man here. Jaden Bazin finds Kissel. Kissel with another three ball. That's good. Jacob Kissel hits a three, and I know he had 4 in the first half, and I'm not sure if he's had any since the turn of the second quarter. But that would be his 5th three-pointer of the game so far as the Terriers reopen a 9-point lead, 52-43 in favor of Bellows Falls. They're going to get Jaden Bazin out of the three-point line. Maybe a little too aggressive there. Can't say there's any agreement here from Coach Chadwick. So Bazin picks up the foul. That's his 3rd with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Number 11, that's Isaac Becker getting the ball into Nathan Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum has had a nifty series of scoring in the first half with a bunch of three-pointers. Gets it over here to Becker. Becker pick up by Haskell. Haskell had a tremendous first half himself. That gets underneath the number 24 shoot, misses the ball. Jaden Bazin comes up with the defensive rebound. Gets it out here to Haskell. Gets it back to Bazin. Bazin looks over and finds Kissel. Kissel with another three ball. That's good. Jacob Kissel with yet another three. 12-point lead here for the Terriers. Minute and a half to go. Jacob Kissel is absolutely having a great night here tonight. Big three-pointer rebounded by Morgan Haskell. Morgan comes away with another rebound, gets the ball quickly up. What an outlet pass. Morgan Haskell finds Colton Shanks. What a look by Morgan Haskell. Morgan Haskell always making the right play out there. What a winning player Morgan Haskell's turning out to be for this Terriers team. 57-43. Coach Doer of the Yellow Jackets is going to take a timeout as the Terriers come away with the biggest lead of the night here, 14 points. Terriers open a 14-point lead with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Having huge games from Jacob Kissel, Morgan Haskell, Saul James, Jaden Bazin, and Colby Levesque are all just playing big minutes here for the Terriers tonight, and all filled up the stat sheet. You've got nice minutes off the bench out of Dean Rai and Colton Shanks, as well as Declan Lisai and Cam Perry. Everyone's contributing to this team this year. For Windsor here, they're going to look to get Nathan Nissenbaum going if they're going to try to close this gap, as they need some quick baskets. Nissenbaum's a nifty scorer for them and can certainly shoot the three. Outside of that, so they might be able to find some baskets elsewhere, but Nissenbaum is kind of the go-to guy at this point. Cam Perry checks in for the Terriers, gives Jaden Bazin a break as we close out the third quarter here. We're going to have Colton Shanks to go with Saul James, Cam Perry, Jacob Kissel, and Morgan Haskell down here for the Terriers. Morgan and Saul have played great out of the top of this defense once again for the Terriers as they're just kind of setting the tone. As the Terriers look to go to 3-1 here in their home gymnasium. That's going to get out to shoot at the top of the key again, picked up by James, tries to get over here, finds Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum fires up the three-pointer, no good. Big rebound, fought for underneath, not controlled by Jacob Kissel. Last touch by Jacob Kissel. 42.6 to go here. Kissel gets a break as Leroy Marino checks in to give Kissel an extended break here at the end of the quarter. Marino and Cam Perry playing underneath here. It's going to be Yellow Jackets ball underneath. They get it out here to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum picks it up way away from the hoop, picked up by Morgan Haskell. Haskell playing tremendous defense. Quick trap there by James and swings it over here to number 14. That's Finn Williams. Finn Williams gets it to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum finds Becker. They get back out to Williams. Williams picked up in a trap by Shanks and Haskell. Nice little pass into Shoot. Shoot throws up the two-pointer. No good. Rebound by Saul James. Gets up big for that rebound. Saul with a quick push. Goes all the way to the hoop. Little Euro step. Going to get... he could have got fouled there on the way to the hoop, but they couldn't get him. Saul James finds Colton Shanks. Has a great look for three. No good. Leroy Marino comes away with the offensive glass. Quick look to Haskell. Haskell could have it knocked away from behind. Penn State Terriers ball. Good rebound there by Leroy Marino as he's contributing his time off the bench here. Keeps possession alive. Saul James has the ball underneath the Terriers. See what Saul James and the Terriers can draw up here. Finds Morgan Haskell. Haskell finds Shanks. They're swinging around the key. It gets back to Saul. Saul hits the jump shot, but it looks like it's going to be a dead ball here. Must be a moving screen or something. I think we're gonna have a moving screen on Cam Perry there. 57-43, 3 seconds to go. So great play call there by the Terriers. We're going to go to the end of the third quarter here with a 14-point Terriers lead. Big games being had all out there by the starting five, and big minutes being played off the bench here by Leroy Marino and Colton Shanks and Cam Perry, all contributing to this effort here tonight as the Terriers look to get their second straight win. Even though it's been over a course of about 2 weeks, it'll be the second straight win as they've got a whole bunch of games coming up. They play again Friday night here against Fairhaven. And then, there's like 3 games next week I think they have, but I don't have that right in front of me. So they've got a whole bunch stacked up here. So, their 4-6 record would indicate they're a little short of what the rest of the state has played so far with the bad luck from the weather and whatnot. But here at Holland Gymnasium, they've started putting on a show as they look to defend the home court and move to 3-1 here at home court as the unveiling of the state championship banner and a victory would go well hand in hand together tonight. So for the Yellow Jackets, they're going to start off with number 11, Isaac Becker, number 10, Nissenbaum, number 14, Finn Williams, number 24, Coben Shoot, and number 33, Odin Kramer, while the Terriers counter with Haskell, James, Bazin, Levesque, and Kissel, the starting five. Fourth quarter, Terriers look to close out this victory. Jaden Bazin with the ball at the top of the key, finds some room as they back off. He comes up short, rebounds fought for underneath, controlled by Shoot of the Yellow Jackets. Shoot quickly up front into the front court. Picked up by Saul James, the three-point line. It's going to be knocked around. Kobe Levesque comes up with a steal, gets it in front to Saul. Saul all the way to the basket, throws it up and in. 2 points for Saul James. Great look by Kobe Levesque as the two of them come up with a steal there. Great team defense. 16-point lead, 7.5 minutes to go. Saul James playing great defense out there. Williams finds Shoot in the high post. Gets it over to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum from the three-point line, no good. Another good look from him. Bazin with another big rebound. Boy, the Terriers are getting these rebounds, and they're going up high to get them. Kobe Levesque throws up the three-pointer, no good. Bazin comes and fights for it. Saul James comes away with the offensive glass. It's going to be fought for again by Jacob Kissel on the offensive glass, and this Terriers team is just absolutely controlling the glass at this point of the game. 18-point Terriers lead, 61-43. Big time effort here by the Terriers. Finn Williams for the Yellow Jackets swings it out to Becker. Becker to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum from about 5 feet behind the three-point line. That's no good. Rebounds controlled by Jaden Bazin. Bazin gets it up to Haskell. Haskell looks to push again, finds Saul. Saul for the corner three. No good off the corner three. Fought for a rebound underneath by Jacob Kissel. Kissel puts it up and in for 2 more. Jacob Kissel is absolutely having a monster night tonight for the Terriers. They open up a 20-point lead. Coach Chadwick fires up his team from the sidelines as the bench is completely into this game. Here's Nathan Nissenbaum again. They swing it over to the corner. No good on the three-pointer. Rebounds controlled underneath by Shoot. Shoot gets it out there. Looks like he's going to be fouled as he tries to control the dribble. Looks like it's going to be Jacob Kissel picking up the foul there. So Terriers ball underneath here. 63-43. It's actually Yellow Jackets ball. My apologies. They Get it out deep here to number 11. That's Becker. Becker has it again. Over to Petschke. Petschke back to Becker. They swing it over here to Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum back to Becker, full court. Becker's going to throw up the long three, no good. Rebound by Jaden Bays, another big rebound as it quickly gets it out to Saul James, and the Terriers are quickly in their offense. Jacob Kissel, another three look on the pass from Saul, no good. Morgan Haskell with a great save down on the baseline as he throws it off the Yellow Jackets defender, and it's going to save the possession for the Terriers. No matter what the score, you can always count on all the effort being given by this Terriers team. Once again, the right play made. Coach Chadwick's going to call it, or no, I think this is Coach Doer's going to call a timeout as he tries to rally the troops here. Coach Chadwick trying to get his team on the right page here as they're up 20 points with 5:43 to go. You certainly don't want to rest on this lead as you want to continue playing solid basketball, move the ball around, kill some time on the clock and get good shots, but you want to make sure you're able to get good shots that you can make because you don't want to let them back in this game. Right now you've done a great job getting this 20-point lead built up, so you got to continue just to kind of maintain your level of effort and just focus here. The Terriers doing a great job as they look to close out the victory here at Holland Gymnasium. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go, 20-point lead. This Terriers team certainly can go on a run as they've got some great young talent, and they've been awful close throughout some tough games this year as they've played some tough competition. They play up a lot of Division II teams, and they've definitely fought hard in a lot of those games with some close losses. So we'll see how this manifests moving forward. Going to be Saul James, Morgan Haskell, Jaden Bays, and Kobe Levesque, and Jacob Kissel in the game for the Terriers here. 5:43 to go, 20-point lead. Going to be knocked out by Kobe Shute. Going to stay Terriers ball here. So Saul James gets the ball in bounds for Morgan Haskell. Morgan Haskell finds Kissel on the right elbow. Back out to Kobe Levesque as they look to set up their offense and take a little time off the clock while looking to get good shots still. Still a lot of time on the clock, so you gotta still get good looks at the basket. And there's a good look at the basket. Jacob Kissel has a great look for three, can't finish it. Jaden Bazin comes up with the offensive glass, gets it right back to Kissel. Kissel passes up the open three that time. Bazin brings it out, gives over to Levesque, and the Terriers set up their offense yet again. Levesque picks up his dribble, finds Haskell out here. Back over to Kobe. Terriers running their offensive sets here as they're going to look for a good shot. Saul James gets all the way. What a great look by Saul James to Kobe Levesque. Saul breaks down the defense once again with his quickness and handles, and he gets the ball off to Kobe, who makes a great look as he gets into that layup spot and finishes the shot with great confidence. Terriers making a lot of great plays out there. 22-point lead, 65-43. Almost looks like a different team than we saw here versus Otter Valley. They're playing 4 quarters of solid basketball here, a full effort of this entire game. Yellow Jackets trying to fight back into this game here. That's Nissenbaum. Nissenbaum's had a great game for them. Hits another three-pointer for Nathan Nissenbaum. 19-point lead now. Full court pressure. They come up with a steal. They get it inside. That's a basket for number 22, Silas Doer. Picks up his basket. That's going to be another steal on the press as their Terriers going to slow this down here. Shute comes away with the steal. Gets inside the Terriers defense. They're going to have a tie-up ball with a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to be Yellow Jackets ball. 65-48, 17-point lead here with 4 minutes to go. Terriers got a little sloppy there in their last couple possessions. You're going to have to clean that up as the Yellow Jackets are going to put that full court pressure on. Here's Tyler Petschke, gets the ball in bounds. Shute passes up the open three, gets inside, kicks it back. That's going to be a big block by Jaden Bazin. Bazin hits Jacob Kissel. Kissel gets the ball up the court, finds Haskell. Haskell misses Levesque. Turtle Petschke tries to go to the hoop. Levesque is going to contest that shot, going to get him on the way down with the motion of the arm coming down. It's going to be 2 shots here for Tyler Petschke of the Yellow Jackets. It's a foul on Kobe Levesque here. 65-48 with 4 minutes to go. This would be a big win here for this Terriers team. 65 points on the board, so they're filling up the scoreboard tonight too. Petschke misses the first. 65-48 with 4 minutes to go here. Tyler Peschke gets his second free throw. Second one's up and good. 4 minutes to go, 65-49. Kobe Levesque breaks the press after one good pass there from Bazin. Bazin gets it back here at the top of the key. Coach Chadwick's going to take a 30-second timeout with 4 minutes to go here, 65-49. As we touch base here, touch base on some Terriers statistics. Jacob Kissel is the team's leading scorer with 13.6 and 10.3 rebounds per game. Jaden Bazin leads the team with 12.4 rebounds per game. And Kobe Levesque is averaging 11.3 points per game. Saul James done a great job this season as he's averaging 8 points to go with 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals per game. My apologies. And Morgan Haskell also doing a little bit of everything, averaging 6 points a game, 5 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game, and also 2 steals per game, as well as getting a block per game. So the Terriers really do fill it up with those guys, young, energetic guys. They're kind of like the Energizer Bunnies out there. They're playing major minutes, these kids, but they've all grown up together, playing the AAU systems here. A lot of credit can go to the Bellows Falls Bulls program run by Saul's dad Jared, as well as the New England Jayhawks program that I know a few of these guys have played at as well. But they've all gotten some great coaching growing up through these AAU systems, especially in that Bulls organization. Jared does a great job running that AAU program. Kobe Levesque gets this out here to Saul. Saul gets the ball inside to Bazin as the Terriers are looking to set up good shots. They're going to get Kobe Levesque fouled way outside. It's going to be the first foul on the Yellow Jackets here in the fourth quarter. 65-49, 16-point lead for the Terriers. That's Morgan Haskell, gets it into Saul. Saul again gets inside the paint. Saul probably got hit on the way up there, but they don't get him. They don't get a foul called there. Saul again gets all the way to the basket. That's a nice move by Peschke. Nice pass underneath to Riavon, who can't quite finish. Rebound's fought for underneath. It's fought for by Jaden Bazin. Bazin gets it out to Kissel. Kissel controls. Gets it out to Kobe Levesque way down here. Kobe Levesque slows it down, sets it up for the Terriers. Good decision by Levesque there to just take the ball back out and slow it down again and take a little more time off the clock, try to find that right shot. Levesque gets all the way to the basket, and there's that right shot as Kobe gets all the way to the hoop for 2. 67-49. Terriers closing in on a 70-point night here tonight. Saul James and Haskell come away with yet another steal. Morgan with a great outlet pass. That's an absolute touchdown pass right there as Morgan Haskell flings it out, leads him perfectly, just like you'd see on the gridiron. Great play by Morgan Haskell yet again. 20-point lead yet again. Jaden Bazin and Haskell come away with the steal there. Haskell looks to lead the break again for the Terriers. 20-point lead, 2.5 to go. Looks like the Terriers are going to put a couple subs in as it looks like Declan Lisa and Leroy Marino will come in at the next whistle for the Terriers. Saul James gets inside, gets it off the glass. Rebound by Jacob Kissel for 2 more. 71-49. Big night here for the Terriers. 71 points on the board is huge. Credit cannot be given enough to this defense, which has really paced that offense. There's Nathan Nissenbaum with yet another three-pointer. That one from about 5 feet behind the three-point line. That kid can shoot, can fill it up for sure. I missed the first 6 minutes of the third quarter there while doing my interview, and he's had 6 three-pointers in the time other than that in this game. Jaden Bazin is going to get called for being a little too aggressive there after losing the ball. And they are. They're going to get Jaden for the foul. That will be the 4th foul on Jaden, 71-52. Lee Marino checks in, Colton Shanks checks in, Declan Leaside checks in, Reed Hill checks in. So the only starter maintained on the floor is Jaden Bazin. Reed Hill, a senior on this team. Leroy Marino is a sophomore, Declan Leaside is a senior on the team, and Colton Shanks is a freshman. So some nice minutes here for a couple underclassmen and a couple seniors getting in the game for the first time. Coach Chadwick still coaching up the team here, up 19 points. No time to rest. Got to coach right through. You want everyone knowing what the right thing to do is. Colton Shanks and Leaside continue to play the same defense that was being played out there before. Leaside gets his hands on it, almost comes away with the steal there. Terriers playing tough defense, minute 32 to go. 3 ball, no good. It's going to be Terriers ball. Now we're going to see Dean Rai check in, or Rhea check in. And he's going to replace Jaden Basin, who had yet another big game for the Terriers tonight, as the dynamic duo underneath of Basin and Kissel certainly were a force to be reckoned with in this one. Shanks kicks it out to Lisai. Lisai is going to fire up the three-pointer. That's going to go down for Declan Lisai on the pass by Colton Shanks. Lisai opens up a 22-point lead. Declan Lisai with a big three. Senior captain stepping up for that one. Tough defense again being replied by the Terriers. Three-pointer by number 23 of the Yellow Jackets. That's Nolan Norse. Or Nolan Morse, my apologies, not Norse. Shanks gets the ball out here to Dean. Dean into Lisai at the top of the key. Gets it back. Jump shot no good by Reed Hill. Dean saves it, but it's going to be controlled by Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets quickly push the ball up the court here. They swing it out here to number 22. That's Silas Doer, floor of the three-pointer, no good. Number 25 with a no-good shot. Big rebound underneath by the Yellow Jackets here as the clock winds down. 12 seconds to go here in the game. Yellow Jackets and Terriers still fighting. Number 44, Lucas Renninger is going to draw the foul. So with 8.4 seconds to go here, we're going to have ball underneath for the Yellow Jackets as nobody's in the bonus. 74-55, 19-point lead. So the Terriers look to close this one out. That's Leroy Marino coming up with another rebound for the Terriers. Reed Hill brings the ball up the court, and they're just going to let the clock run out here as they wrap up a 19-point victory, 74-55 here at Holland Gymnasium on this Wednesday night as the Terriers move to 5-6, closing in on that 500 record. The next stop for the Terriers will be the banner unveiling of the football team here Friday night at Holland Gymnasium, where they host Fairhaven here at Holland Gymnasium. Once again, congratulations to the field hockey team on their season, and thank you once again for the senior captains for joining us for the second half of this game. Until next time, thank you for joining us, and thanks for tuning in.